you made it. Yada, 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 yada.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Talks with Jay. It's at the end, of course, and today we are going to be installing a 13 by 4 30-inch curly wig. I really forgot, well, I know who we got the wig from, but I know it's bad, but I kind of forgot the name, but that's okay. I'll find out later, and I'll just put it in the description. But let's get into it. So as you see, I am gelling her edges back. Oh, first of all, please just disregard the background, okay? Like, I know I got a lot going on, but this is my first YouTube video, so please welcome me and just please be nice and just please stay tuned. Anyway, but you want to make sure that your client's edges is gelled back because you do not want to rip any of, well, you don't want them to rip their edges out when it comes to taking their wigs off, because they really aren't considerate sometimes. You know, sometimes it gets snatched off, sometimes they snatch it off, but either way it go, you need to make sure that you protect them edges by pulling them back. And as you see now that I am using a nude wig cap, and that's okay that it's a nude wig cap because we do have makeup that will transform that wig cap into the color that we need. Yes, it is also a pro to get a wig cap that's closer to your person's skin tone, because that means that's the less makeup that you do have to use, which is good. But as you can see that when I put that Got2b spray and also a little bit of the lace adhesive that I'll be using, do you see how like well that wig cap melted into her skin? Like, that's what you need. I like these wig caps because they're very thin and it gives me a look like that. Like, that's the look that I need. That's the look that's gonna give you a realistic look. Like, I know wig caps ain't nothing but like what, $1, but these wig caps right here are like, they like the cheap ones, like the ones that look like a off-brand, but those are the ones that I like. Anyway, you see now that I am cutting the ear tabs from her ears. I really should have did that at the beginning, like before I even put the wig cap on, but that's okay. But I had a little error here, and I always do this. I put way too much glue around the hairline than what is actually needed. Like, as you see, I'm taking a cotton ball with a little alcohol, and I'm like trying to lift it up a little bit. Like, I'm not lifting up the entire wig cap, I'm just lifting up the parts that I don't need. Like, her hairline did not come down that far, you know. Like, that's probably where I will apply the wig. That's where you will apply the wig, not the actual lace. Like, the lace just needs to, oh my gosh, y'all, that the wig cap just needs to surround the hairline, and the lace can be up just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. So just take a little bit of alcohol and just dab it around the area if you feel like you put too much of the wig cap down, like further from where their hairline actually was. Like, don't be scared to put that glue. Don't be scared to put that glue around the perimeter of their hairline, because that is what is going to protect the hairline. Because you're going to put, I have learned this during previous wig installs, that you need to put the wig lace just a little bit further above the hairline. And you will notice why when you do reinstalls and everything else. But as you see, I am now cleaning it up, which is cutting any flyaways that did not get glued down, because you don't want anything to roll up or anything to not look realistic. Like, if it did not melt in that process, then baby, we need to cut it off, okay? And please excuse my bottom and I know my turkey legs and my turkey arms and my turkey belly is out and it's poking, but that's okay. Mama gotta do what she gotta do. I'm not even a mama. Let me stop. Anyway, but yes, so just go around the perimeter of the hairline and clean it up. And make sure you clean it up by also putting alcohol on it before you put any glue on there or any makeup. Like, make sure you clean your skin. Like, you clean your skin and you clean your client's skin constantly. Like, after every process of you doing something, use the alcohol. 91%, 70% ain't gonna do as much. 50, not gonna do at all. Okay. Yes. And also, it is very important that you do not cut your client. Like, I understand that y'all be trying to like get it. I mean, I've done it once before, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, and I felt so bad. Like, I'm not gonna talk about it, but whew, I just felt bad, you know. So just make sure that you're being careful and considerate. Also, you will see me use this Got2b spray, and as you see, I'm just spraying a little bit on my finger, and I am rubbing it across her hairline. You don't want to spray it all over the hairline, because that's gonna make the wig cap wet, and it's gonna make the wig cap lift up, and you don't want that to happen, because then that's just gonna mess up, like, you know, your first entire step. So you're gonna have to start all the way over. So just put a little bit on your finger and just rub it across the hairline, and you can use the tooth of your comb and just like just rub it on over so that it can melt even more, you know, to give it more of a melted, realistic look. Because do you see how she already looks really bald? Y'all, please excuse our conversations, because during this whole video, like, she didn't know that. She knew I was recording, but she didn't think I was going to post this. And I was like, yes, girl, I'm going to post it, but it's okay. But yes, just please, do y'all see how that is already looking melted, and I haven't even applied makeup yet? Okay, just stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Period. Stop playing with me. I'm like, yeah, Miami. But yeah, so like I said, make sure you're using alcohol during every step. I'll apply a little bit of glue, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to also clean up that little bit of glue that I applied, and I'm going to clean it up with alcohol. So I also test my client's skin before just picking out what color I think is going to work on their skin. I mean, it's going to work on the wig cap, because you don't want to put a color on there and then end up being way too dark or way too light, because then you don't have to start all the way over, because there's nothing you can do. You can't like keep putting different types of makeup over it, because too much makeup is going to make the wig lift up, and it's just not gonna be a good install. But do y'all see, I use powder makeup, by the way. I don't know if that's good or not, but I did it anyway. But do y'all see how she look BALD? She's very much giving me bald. Like, that is the type of look that you need for your wig cap to give. Like, if you can see the difference between their head and the wig cap, no ma'am, something ain't right. Literally, the color of that wig cap needs to match the same color. Yes. And yes, I told her I was gonna put her and her goofiness up in here, and I am, because we gets lit, by the way. Even though it looked like I got a lot going on in the background, every time I do somebody's head, they're comfortable and they enjoy their time, by the way. And you can sew your client's wig cap down in the back if that's what they want. And that is what I did, because she wanted me to sew her actual wig in the back too, because she wanted to put it in a ponytail. And as you see now, I put a little bit of water over the hairline of the actual wig, and I am hot combing it back, because you do not want any hairs in the way when it comes to you applying this wig. So I also applied this same shade of makeup that was on her wig cap, and once again I also cleaned her hairline off one more time with makeup before we actually got started, and I hot combed the hairline back also before I wanted to get started with the install. Period. So please make sure that you pay attention to this process. This is probably not the best step. Actually, this is the best step to use, because I don't see how everyone can just do it all at one time. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but I don't see how people can just apply the wig all at once. I have to like do it in separate sections. And I kind of messed up, because I guess I could have waited to cut these earpieces out. I could have did it like after I actually applied the wig, but because I guess I really wouldn't have known where to cut it off at. But that was okay, because it ended up working out to my favor. But yeah, next time I know to wait to apply the wig and then cut the earpieces out. After that, like I said, I pinned all the hairs back, and I did cut it into 3 sections. I went from the middle. I started in the middle, and then I went from the left side to the right side. And of course, when I go to applying it, I'll have her holding down each side. I'll apply the other side, because sometimes, like, yes, it may like be stuck, but when you like tug on it and pull on it, there's a possibility in the edit that it'll come up. And I will be using the lace adhesive by KrownbyKosh. I will definitely put the link in the description box. If you're not using this lace glue, you need to get into it. Like, that's on period. You need to get into it. But I don't know why or how I ended up opening the bottle like that, but it does have like a squeeze thing at the tip of the bottle, to where you can just like squeeze it on the hairline, instead of you having to dip the little what is it called, popsicle stick in there. I don't know why, because that was my first time opening the bottle. I don't know if it was just stuck at the top or what, because the second time I went to use the glue, it was there, and I was like I know I'm not tripping. Like, I don't know, y'all. But yes, as you see, I went from the middle, then I went from one side to the next. And then after that, you'll just see me using alcohol to remove any glue that I put on there that did not get covered up. Y'all, like, I don't know why, but I always like put too much glue above the actual hairline. Like, I don't know why, but you need to make sure that you do remove that, because you don't want her wig to like, you don't want your client's wig to like catch anything that goes around her edges, because that glue will catch on to whatever it is, and it'll stick, and it'll just like make her install look a hot mess. So as you see, you just cut off any lace that did not get glued down, or if you need to go back and glue some lace down that like didn't get glued down, you can go back and do that. Like, that's perfectly fine, you know. There's nothing wrong with going back and applying a little more glue, because I did end up applying 3 to 4, I think it was like 4 to 5 layers actually that I ended up doing. But as you see now, I am pulling out the edges. Y'all, I did not like the way, I honestly don't even think that I plucked this wig, in all honesty, because it just do not look plucked to me at all when I think about it. And I do regret not plucking this wig, because this is a curly wig, and it would have been so cute if I plucked it the way I know how to pluck now. This is like too much in advance, I'm talking. But anyway, yes, now you just pull out the edges or the baby hairs that you're going to use. And in this video, let me tell y'all, I was not good at baby hairs at all. I really sucked when it came to baby hairs, and in this video you will be like, girl, no ma'am. But yes, I also sewed her wig down because that's what she wanted me to do. And I am using my elastic band by KrownbyKosh. It will also be in the description box. And this is when it gets to the fun part. You know, like during that process, it will be in the process of cooking up and melting while we get to wetting this hair and making this part and just looking real nice and cute. And when we take it off, da 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 da, yes ma'am, giving very much what it should have given. And you will see that I tried my hardest to give her the baby hair she wanted, but I let her know she wasn't gonna get the baby hair she wanted. I'm sorry, I really did try, but the baby hairs came out as best as I could. That was when I was, you know, a little amateur. It's like I put too much effort into the baby hairs that did not need so much effort. Like, you see how I'm using, look at my tone. I'm focused. So after you do that, you want to use that elastic band one more time and also that other stuff. And voila! This is what we look like, y'all.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Yada 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 yada.
Thanks for watching.